All right, welcome back, Undefeated fam. We are here at Powerhouse. It is Monday, which means it's back day. Got Johnny here as well. Bayley behind the lens. It's the 18th, 7 days until Christmas. So we're building that Christmas tree. Try and get the pop happening. Finally warming up for summer in Melbourne, which is good. So this phase for me, this next phase, we've lowered the calories. I actually feel really good though, so the sickness is definitely gone, which is great, alhamdulillah. So we focus on some good hard training. All my meals going in, no problems at all. As I said, I backed off the calories anyway, so it's easy to eat. But because there's not so much up and down in terms of how I'm feeling, I feel so much better, even on less food, which is great. Pumps the back, 100%. So we're feeling good. We'll probably stay here for about another 2 to 3 weeks, keeping the food low, and just let the body reset before we push up again, before we prep. So
how many calories are you on now?
now it's about 5'9", so basically 6,000. So I dropped about a good 1,600 calories. So it's a big drop. I basically just removed the meal, to be honest. Just removed the meal and spread some of the protein out, which makes it easier to fit in. So I think that, before as well, I can eat 5,000, 6,000 calories pretty comfortably without too much stress at all on the stomach. If I could just stay here all the time, I'd probably be really happy. But no doubt we'll push up again. Everyone thinks eating, we say it all the time, bodybuilding is not an eating contest. It's become popular recently that that people think the more you eat, the better you are, or some dumb shit like that. The truth is, if I could eat 2,000 calories and grow, I'd be so much happier. There'd be so much less stomach issues, digestion issues. I hate the fact that I have to eat 8,000 calories just to try and put some weight on. But that's life, so we've got to do it. But bodybuilding is definitely not an eating contest. All right, let's make this. Good, 5 more, let's go. 5, 4, good. 3, nice, 2 more. Good, 1 more. All the way, nice.
Almost there. Yeah. Please. Nice. Quality reps. Come on. Yeah.
Come on. Yes, again. 3 more, let's go. 3, 2, 1 more. Nice, bro. I used to box with Murray Thompson at Fighters Factory in Blackburn. And he used to take us for runs. He used to make us run on the train track. He used to say, Murray, what if the train comes? He goes, you better run fast. Proper old school he was, bro. It was fucking... He had these 2 pit bull terriers, right? Like white, long nose, like fucking just angry looking dogs. like just brutal. And like, they would know. If Murray wasn't happy with someone, right, he would just look at the person, look at them like fucking this, and they would fucking just be like, it was like putting a laser on them.
They could just feel it.
Yeah, if he wants something out of the gym, you just open the cage. Get the fuck out. If they get to you before you're out of here, fuck, like, sorry.
Animals are freaky like that.
But he proper like crate trained them, like, you know. They only listen to him. Right, fam, moving on now. We do the flex fitness seated row. I love that machine first up. And now we move on to a unilateral cable lat pull down. I love going from a bigger bilateral movement like a bent over row or a seated row like that into a unilateral movement. I just feel like with those bigger movements, we put so much blood into those areas. And then when we go do something like this, because there's so much blood in the lats, in the back, you almost feel these more, like the pump and connections 10 times greater because of the work we did previously. And with this one here, so I put this pad up as a support, so I'm sort of bracing myself off the pad. I'm not against the pad. I like to lean back a little bit so it keeps me upright, but I can brace myself off the pad, which keeps me locked in my body position. I then lean over a touch to whichever side I'm working. And I don't pull straight down to my thigh. I turn my hand almost at 45 degrees and I imagine pulling right into the middle of my lat. And I just feel like that part of the lat that you want to pop from, like, you want your lat to pop from as low as possible. So you want your lat to sort of like to come all the way down like that. So I'm pulling right into that meaty part there. I reckon, honestly, drowning as well, that's like probably the worst way to go, I reckon. I don't know fucking many worse.
But
imagine your lungs filling up with fucking water.
here's an interesting thing, they reckon that you struggle and then just like as you die, you go into peace. So it's like this crazy fight, but people who have nearly drowned describe it like that. And then it's like you go into like this like, must be when you finally just like
give in.
You give in, but then they've been like brought back. But imagine being stuck under fighting like that. Oh, I don't even want to do it.
So bad. Oh. Moving on now to another row. This time we're doing under grip. So if anyone's ever trained with me or been coached by me, I know that with back, one of the biggest things that changed for me when I started to focus on my back and really bring it up. Let's go, John. Squeeze, drop the traps. Good. Was first off, I backed off the weight and really started to connect. Secondly, I started to change up the angles and my grips. So, So far in this session, we did a pullover to warm up with. Nothing straight, nothing serious there, but it works the lats without working the bicep. Then we did an overgrip row, chest supported. So that's my pronated grip. And then we did kind of a neutral grip lat pull down. Now we're doing an undergrip cable row. So 3 movements in. We've done pronated, we've done neutral, now we're doing undergrip. And so it's working all different areas of the back. I'm really starting to get that pump to spread all over. A lot of time, well, I think that especially if you're not genetically gifted with the best back in the world, like someone like Phil Heath, Derek Lunsford, they could probably do anything and the back would grow. But if you are struggling to bring it back up, like most people, back off the weight, number 1, connect with the lats, connect with the back more, really feel it. 2, change the grips up, multiple grips, multiple angles within the same session. I think you should start to see your back start to really expand in all areas. It's not just not getting thicker or only wider or whatever else. You see some guys really wide, then they turn them aside, they'll fall down a grate, fall down a drain because they're so thin, there's no thickness there. See some guys who are really thick but no width. You know, then you see some guys who have a big back but no detail. So I believe that by changing grips, you can focus on all areas and start to create a complete back. Five more. Okay, yeah, it. The last 10. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on. 8 again. 9. Nice, bro. Supplement sponsored athlete, or like fucking. I don't do that shit.
That's actually a good way.
You know. Yeah. Because people who have never competed before in a gym, but I'm sponsored. I get free, fucking like whatever else. Yeah, I get nothing. Get anyone sponsorship. It's fine, but unless you're getting fucking paid on contract, I don't think you're a sponsored athlete. You can be an ambassador. You can have discount codes, whatever else. But it's just my opinion, and that's why everyone who wants to I've got on my bio, there's no sponsored athlete. I'm Ifbb pro. Professional. I'm actually professional. Okay? There's no sponsorship on my thing. Why? Because no one's willing to put it in writing. I'll pay you X amount per year, which is what a sponsorship is.
That's what you consider a profit.
That's a sponsorship. And they should put in, they should pay me to do something for you. Not fucking, oh yeah, I earn money from a referral code. No. You're a salesman. It's kind of like Dorian Yates says a lot. I saw this thing from Dorian Yates and he was saying you don't need to pay a coach, you don't need to change your program every 4 to 6 weeks. He's spoken to personal trainers. who even admit like that you don't need to change your program so much, but they do it anyway because that's what makes them money, whatever else.
Yeah.
And he's 100% right in the fact that you don't need to change programs. I followed a Dorian Yates exact split for almost 12 months. Made some of the best gains of my life. Never changed it. Just kept progressing. Exact same leg workout for a year. Exact same. But I used to do this fucked up thing, right, where I would put 2 plates on a Smith squat and I would fucking do front squats on the Smith machine, 20, 25 reps. Then I'd rack it, straight away hop under for a back squat, and another 20 reps. It was fucking just dumb, bizarre. Anyway, it's just, but 100% he's right. But it's like if I didn't as a coach, it's like there's no money in contracts and supplements anymore. But back when Dorian Yates was around, you could be a good amateur and have a 6-figure company with a supplement company or a magazine company, because like everyone would buy the magazine to see what Dorian Yates did. Now it's all online, so we have to, and the average person wants to change programs every 4 to 6 weeks. So if I didn't offer that as a coach, I'd have no business. You know what I mean? So that's how we make our money these days. It's not like it was when Dorian was around. I wish it was. The landscape's totally changed. Doesn't make him wrong. It just means that you have to adapt with times as well. You know? Because there's no money in sponsorships. Jordans, Travis Scott Jordans. These are these sell for like, I honestly want crazy money for these now. Yeah. Like to buy these, $3 grand.
They're in very good condition as well.
Yeah, I mean.
I love it how you wear your shit though.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like the scuff, like I don't give a shit. Yeah. Buy shoes to wear it. You know what I mean? The only shoes I don't wear that I've got is I bought some Drakes, some Noctas. Yeah. When they first came out in both colours. Yeah. I don't wear them. It's not because of anything else other than I just don't like them.
Really? What do they worth?
They're about like $1,500 each now, but they go up. Do you know what I mean?
Just not your vibe?
No, I don't want vibe. I just bought them because I like Drakes. That's all.
Do you like what's it called? Yeezys?
No, I'm not a fan of Yeezys. I don't know why. I think there's too many fakes around. We did the lat pull down, moved on now to a cable crucifix raise. Last set here. And obviously, being that rear part of like the side delt, rear delt area, it's just trying to polish that off for the caps to the back. after we've done the actual back session. So we'll do this 4 sets here, pretty quick. He goes, I go, and then we're going to go over to 2 sets on the rear delt fly. Then we'll finish with some triceps. The rest is where you grow. It's hard to sort of accept that sometimes, but like, if you constantly just push in the gym, then you never give yourself a chance to like recuperate and recover. And the rest day is like, it's really important. I think that it took me a lot longer to realise that than probably it should have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's so simple.
Yeah.
But I think that when you associate so much emotion with the gym, like this becomes your therapy and way to release. Yeah. And it's really when I turned pro, that like the mindset shifted from, well, no, hang on a second, now this is your job.
Yeah.
It's like, you can still obviously get rid of that, fucking have that therapy aspect to it, but you have to approach it in a professional manner. Being the leaders on stage, and that night after the comp, I'm training legs. You know, like, yeah, for my head.
Yeah.
I was like, you fucking stupid, like, but I had to.
Release.
So moving on now to some tricep to finish. One of my go-to tricep movements is the short rope, pushing out, 15 reps into the long rope, pushing behind, trying to hit that long head. Alright, so fam, we are done for this Monday. Back done. Finished off with some triceps and I feel really good, to be honest. As I said at the start of this, we are pushing down for a 4-week period. It's been about 1.5 weeks now. And I've dropped some scale weight, about 3-4 kilos, but I feel much better in terms of tiredness, energy, and the good news is, I'm finally over that bit of fatigue, sickness. So, I think that it's really important to understand that as a professional athlete, I've got to be really, as less emotional as possible about the way I look and the phase I'm in. We always want to feel blasting full and, I want to see the scales trending upwards because generally that means I'm gaining, the weight I need to make an impact as a pro on the pro stage. But it's phases, we push up, we can't push up forever, so we have to pull back a little bit and then push up again. And that's why I have a coach who is non-emotional about the way I look. He can look at me subjectively and make a decision based on what's going to best impact me for the shows we have planned. So, like I said, that's why we have a coach, to tell us when to push, tell us when to pull back, and take that stress away from me having to make that decision myself. So shout out to Dean, thank you, always been there for me. We are still planning on doing some mid-year shows around the July, August, pending the gym and all that sort of stuff. But we'll obviously, as soon as they release the dates, we'll make that decision and lock in some shows and start a countdown, which is always fun. All right, we're gonna eat something now, finish up, do some check-ins for the rest of the day, catch up with the Monday crew of Undefeated, the team. We've got a bunch of people currently in prep for season A, which I'm really excited for as well. It's going to be a huge season again, no doubt. And already some people who are, getting ready for season B, mid-year shows. And then we've got a big team locked in for season C, so the end of year shows as well. So it doesn't stop, but I love this shit. So for me, it's no sweat as having been busy all year round. I'm blessed to be able to do what I love for a living and helping people achieve their goals. It's my way of also giving back. So I am blessed, alhamdulillah, for all the opportunities. All right, shout out to Powerhouse. Let us use the facility as always. I'm really thankful to the whole team here for inviting us and being so warm and welcome. If you haven't got down and checked out the Bayswater or the South Marine facilities, make sure you do. Let them know you saw it on the YouTube as well. I'm sure they'll look after you. Shout out to Johnny for training today. It's always good to catch up with Johnny. We've got a really good mix of, we can chat and still train hard, which is really important for me. So yeah, really thankful to have Johnny as a partner for these days. And lastly, Bayley behind the lens, capturing all the magic. Make sure you're checking out for all your content and graphic design needs. He is your man. And we will see you again soon on the Undefeated channel. I think I'm bringing you another leg day soon, so stick around for that. As always, share the love, like, subscribe, comment, turn on notifications to make sure you get all the latest. And we always love to hear from y'all, so leave me comments about what you liked, what you didn't like, and any questions, and we'll do our best to get those answered in the upcoming episodes. Until next time, stay undefeated. Remember, we never lose, we win or we learn.